APEXONE, the pinnacle of vision and valor. In a world clamoring for connection amid chaos, APEXONE emerges not merely as a business, but as a living testament to what happens when unbridled ambition meets unrelenting dedication. The name itself, APEXONE, being whispers of ancient origins and timeless resolve. Apex, from the Latin apex, apicis, once signified the pointed summit of a priest's cap, a symbol of divine authority and the highest honor attainable, a rod of olive wood thrust toward the heavens. Paired with one, from the Latin unus, it evokes singularity, unity, and the primal force of being first, of standing alone, yet encompassing all. Together, APEXONE is the zenith and the origin, the peak where innovation kisses inspiration and the singular spark that ignites a legion. Whether it's pioneering advancements in AI tools, voice and video avatars, personal AI agent operators, callers and coders, and beyond. It's on our radar, affixed firmly in movies, music, all media, all entertainment, television, radio, socials. Any goal is now reachable. Be it making or apprised in the breaking news, we study ways to improve education, availability of information, and fundamental resources. These goals in hand, our media prowess will soon be beyond contending. Our gaze is fixed on bleeding-edge sciences, breakthroughs, and advancements in understanding the human vessel, energy dynamics, storage, and transference, all propulsion, and all people it affects. We create solutions. If it is needed, we can and will build it. By fostering collaborative ecosystems directly with old and new moguls in entertainment, communications, visual arts, and the sciences of sound, light, and our 6 human senses, we vow to drive innovation in new ways, fundamentally ways to teach, to learn, and educate our partners to navigate the now old superhighway and the opening of the roadless, boundless postmark flight speed era into the uncertain future. In our quest for balance and symbiosis with AI, our established mass media masters, our political landscape, and our beautiful closed ecosystem of this earth, we serve progress but cautiously. Servants to our pale blue dot, in an ocean of colors out here in the universe, APEXONE's core tenets remain constant: ascend and value people and principle, above all, in the betterment and protection of our allies and our planet. This is no ordinary enterprise. APEXONE is a covenant, a sacred pact to rise above the noise, to orchestrate the unseen, and to deliver not just products, but possibilities. It's the heartbeat of a collective that dares to chase the will of the soul, blending the raw energy of rock and roll with the precision of science, the levity of comedy with the gravitas of legacy. Here, pride is not a boast, but a blade, sharpened by artistic assassination. Each creation a lethal strike against mediocrity. APEXONE doesn't just evolve, it erupts, forging a lifestyle where curiosity is king, confidence is currency, and the pursuit of the unknown is a holy quest. In transference of said ideals from the ages to now, whether it's unloading declassified tech to us all, a civilian population left in the dark, or forging humanitarian and empathetic alliances, APEXONE bridges worlds. Blue-collar grit meets high art, high-tech finesse, and spiritual depth fuels tangible triumph. This is a brotherhood of the bold, a front-page secret society of the spirited, where the air thins not from altitude alone, but from the sheer audacity of what's being built. APEXONE isn't here to blend in, it's here to make the mountains shake. The soul of APEXONE, a guide for the brilliant and bold among us or upon our doorstep. The apex ascendancy. Summum petimus, unus stamus. We seek the summit, we stand as one. In ancient Rome, apex was more than a point. It was the crown of distinction, the pinnacle of effort and honor. APEXONE embodies this ascent, not just to reach the top, but to redefine it. Our drive is relentless, a fusion of wit and will that turns obstacles into stepping stones. We don't climb for glory alone. We climb to lift others, to share the thin air of triumph with those brave enough to follow. The unity of one, from the Latin, unus, one, is the root of unity, uniqueness, and unbreakable resolve. APEXONE is the singular force that binds a legion. Artists, dreamers, builders, and thinkers into a cohesive power. We are first to market not because we rush, but because we see what others miss. Our loyalty isn't transactional, it's tribal. A kill and die for your man bond that echoes through every collaboration, every creation. Innovation, as instinct leadership at APEXONE, demands a restless hunger for the new. New tech, new techniques, new outcomes. We unearth the buried, decode the cryptic, and wield science like a maestro's baton. Our inspiration flows from the chaos of discovery, our dedication from the thrill of turning what if into what is. We're not here to follow trends, we're here to forge epochs. Sagacity in solutions wisdom isn't passive, it's a weapon. APEXONE. Leaders wield sagacity like a compass, navigating complexity with clarity and courage. We solve not just for today, but for a decade hence, crafting systems that endure, relationships that deepen, and outputs that astonish. Our management is a symphony of intellect and intuition, grounded in a reverence for the human spirit. Form meets function, beauty without purpose is hollow. Utility without soul is cold. APEXONE marries the two with surgical precision. Our products dazzle as they deliver. Our services uplift as they perform. This is class with a comedic twist, elegance with an edge. We articulate the inexpressible, making the esoteric accessible, the profound playful, and the exceptional inevitable. The sanctity of spirit, beneath the hustle lies a quiet honor, a low-key spirituality that fuels APEXONE's fire. We chase not just profit, but meaning, legacy over ledger, impact over income. Our work is a sacred offering, a bridge between the mundane and the divine, built with hands that heal, hearts that hope, and minds that marvel at the Creator's grand design. Loyalty as legacy no one summits alone. APEXONE thrives on the trust of its tribe, customers, collaborators, and comrades. Our leaders inspire not through edict, but through example, fostering a loyalty that outlasts trends and triumphs over trials. We survive because we stand together, a brotherhood where every handshake is a vow, every victory a shared anthem. The evolution, eternal APEXONE is not a destination, it's a journey, a lifestyle of perpetual reinvention. We adapt with the agility of a predator, evolve with the grace of an artist, and strike with the confidence of a conqueror. Our commitment is total, to push boundaries, to defy gravity, to live so fiercely that the world can't help but take notice. This is our covenant, to be the apex, to be the one forever. Do you have what it takes to join our team of prophets, poets, and pioneers? Here are some discernible traits our founders and followers seek and strive for. Visionary catalysts. They see the unseen, connecting dots others don't even know exist, orchestrating breakthroughs with a magician's flair. Resilient optimists. Unfazed by setbacks, they wield setbacks as fuel, turning failure to launch into waiting for the perfect strike. Empathetic architects. They build not just systems, but souls, shouldering burdens so others can soar, all while keeping their own spark alive. Curious conquerors. Driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, be it minerals, propulsion, or the mysteries of the mind, they master the unknown. Artistic strategists. They blend creativity with calculation, making every move a masterpiece, every plan a performance. Loyal trailblazers. They lead by loyalty, forging bonds that endure hell or high water, inspiring a following that's more family than faction. Scientific sentimentalists. Rooted in reason, yet moved by emotion, they chase solutions with the precaution of a physicist and the passion of a poet. Honest innovators. They honor the past while shattering its limits, delivering truth in tech and trust in triumphs, all with a wink and a grin. APEXONE. A legacy so loud, it drowns out the noise of a fingertip world. Allow me to leave our fellow visionaries with this in mind. APEXONE isn't just a company, it's a call to the vanguard, the visionaries, the bold creators who dare to redefine reality itself. We are the architects of a new era where bleeding-edge science converges with boundless media, and every innovation resonates across the globe. You're not here to witness the future. You're here to shape it, to amplify the voices that matter, to illuminate the unseen, and to propel humanity forward. The apex is yours. Up here, this is the thin air of greatness, where science meets sanctity, humor, wit and couth in media, find home, and every soul finds its song. Life is too short to blend in. You're here to make the world stand still, hair on end, hearts ablaze. The one is us. Let's ride into that sunset, jetpacks roaring, and leave the mountains in our shade. If you would like to join our team, collaborate, or invest in our strategies and solutions, please visit our spaces online, in person, or call directly.